So the outcomes we get, we're supposed to get because the system wasn't designed for us. Can you give me your take on that? And then, so how do we beat the system or change the system?
I'm going to treat poor Black kids the way we treat wealthy white kids, right? If wealthy white kids are struggling if they're struggling readers, you don't say you can't go to piano lessons, you got to stop playing lacrosse, you can't go on a family trip, you can't go to the museum on Saturdays. We get them a tutor, and we do all of those other things, right? When poor kids of color are struggling readers, we strip all of those things away,
Just
right?
read all day.
Drill and kill, block schedule, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Like, the only reason kids will learn to read and do math because they want to do the other things that are at school. And so we did everything from reestablishing, art, music, PE, foreign language, technology into what kids were learning every day, every week, requiring field trips, requiring student activities, requiring, 30 AP classes. Like, I'm going to make this like a fat, wealthy school where kids have lots of opportunities, where I'm developing their talents in addition to their test scores, right? Because we can do these things. We do it every day for other people's children. And so let's start treating poor Black children like we treat rich white children. And guess what happened? Study abroad, they flipped out when I started the first study abroad program at scale, right? In lots of places, the high school teacher is going to raise money and send. I was like, no, the district is going to pay. We had 800 kids going abroad every year. Senegal, China, blah, blah. We paid for everything. We paid for the trip. We paid for the passports. We had to buy kids suitcases and underwear in some cases so that they could go. Those are life-changing experiences. And there were people who said to me, those kids don't need that. What do you mean those kids don't need that? If your kids need that, then these kids need that. Right? And so with the system that we have, if we stop thinking about these kids from a deficit perspective and start treating them like rich white kids, they'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Then I think